Legendary Jenks football coach Allan Trimble will soon be inducted into the National High School Hall of Fame.
Trimble coached, of course, the Trojans to more than 250 wins and 13 state titles before he retired at the end of 2017. He had ALS and died in 2019. News on 6's Cal Day spoke with two of Trimble's former players about his legacy.
Well, Craig Tatum, a father and son who both played under Coach Trimble, say, of course, he had a great football IQ and playbook, but what he did best was build connection with his players. Paul Phipps mostly played defense for Jenks in the early 90s.
3rd and 17, look at Paul Phipps.
Trimble was an assistant coach for the Trojans and popular amongst the players.
At the time, it was Lancaster who was our head coach, and he was tough. And so we'd go to Trimble for, just kind of a pick-me-up, and he was a good guy to have around for moral support, I would say.
By the time Paul's son Braden was in high school, Trimble was the head coach, dominating Oklahoma high school football.
He ripped into us a little bit more. He was still a player's coach, and he was a lot more, I would say, hands-off until he needed to be hands-on. So he would sit on the side a little bit, but when he saw something wanted to change, that's when he kind of spoke up.
Braden played receiver and cornerback for Trimble's Trojans. His philosophy of faith, family, and football was still the same.
The playbook might have changed and other things, but the one thing that never changed was the identity of the team and the role that he played. I think that was the same throughout every year, and so that was cool to be a part of.
The Phipps say they kept in touch with Trimble and his family after the playing days ended. Those relationships were bigger for them than whatever was on the scoreboard.
Winning was obviously important to him, but what the players realized is that he cared much more about you as a person and as an individual, and so it was more than just blocking and tackling, although again, he was a coach, but you knew he cared about you as a person.
Now, that ceremony honoring Trimble and the 11 other inductees will happen on July 1st in Seattle. Live outside the Allan Trimble Stadium in Jenks tonight, Cal Day, Oklahoma's Own, is on 6.